What's up, Star Wars fans? We got some great news about the casting of Thrawn in the Ahsoka series. Plus, Giancarlo Esposito had some interesting things to say about Thrawn in an interview, so let's get right into this. Now, all the big Star Wars news has obviously been coming from the convention Star Wars Celebration Europe, but unfortunately the Ahsoka panel wasn't streamed, and it's actually Variety reporting on the latest news. They state in the article, Lars Mikkelsen is set to play the long-standing Star Wars villain on the upcoming Disney Plus series Ahsoka. Lucasfilm announced on Saturday as part of the Star Wars Celebration fan convention in London. Mikkelsen also joined the cast of Ahsoka on stage at the end of the panel. And certainly it would have been awesome to have this panel streamed, but at least we get this great report from Variety. But that all said, this is an absolute huge win for us animation fans. Having Lars Mikkelsen, the voice of Thrawn in Star Wars Rebels, translate into the actual show, I think that's fantastic. And not only is it fantastic for us Star Wars Rebels fans, but Star Wars fans in general who are going to go back and watch Star Wars Rebels. Well, the fact that Lars Mikkelsen was the voice of Thrawn back then, that's going to make watching Star Wars Rebels for the first time even better for those Star Wars fans. But that's not all I have for you in this quick video about Thrawn. Giancarlo Esposito had some interesting things to say about Thrawn, but it does enter into spoiler territory for Chapter 23 of The Mandalorian, so you've been warned. Yesterday, folks at Star Wars Celebration were able to watch the first 7 minutes of The Mandalorian Chapter 23, and they got to see Moff Gideon for the first time this season. And in that clip, Moff Gideon is going to a meeting with the Shadow Council, including various other Imperial warlords, where he is criticizing everyone for just waiting around for Grand Admiral Thrawn's master plan. Now, adding to this reveal, Giancarlo Esposito also mentioned in an interview that Thrawn has been very absent, making me think that Thrawn is probably off in the unknown regions, taking care of business at home in the Chiss Empire, reaffirming what we learned in the Timothy Zahn books, that Thrawn's #1 goal is always the safety of the Chiss Empire, and that the main reason he wants to restore the Empire is so that the Chiss can have an ally with a strong military to help them fight off any alien species that might invade their space. And of course, we know from earlier in the Mandalorian season, as well as other Star Wars canon, that the New Republic at this point in the timeline are de-escalating their military, so they would not be a strong ally for Thrawn and the Chiss. But hey, Star Wars fans, let me know what you think of the casting of Thrawn. Was this a good choice? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, I'm Mike, and remember, the Force will be with you always.